Not really a press release. Breaking news. Fort Walton Beach, Florida. Cell tower landlords absolutely have nothing to worry about regarding advances in wireless technology, experts assure. March 13, 2025. In an unprecedented moment of reassurance for the ever-vulnerable cell tower landlords, self-anointed industry experts have stepped forward to declare, with 100% certainty, that the looming advances in wireless technology will probably almost definitely never impact their cherished, stable lease rental payments. We know you've likely been worried about the future of your $5,000 to $10,000 per month passive cell tower lease income, but rest assured, most likely nothing is going to change, says Anita Bath, a highly qualified wireless technology leasing expert who once worked part-time as a paralegal intern at an unnamed local broadband internet provider, later identified as Mrs. McGillicuddy's dial-up internet, beer, bait and tackle. With the rollouts of 6G, 7G, Elon satellites in space, foreign guest workers burying fiber optic cables everywhere, and tiny cell towers popping up on every lamppost, there's absolutely no reason to panic. Your cell tower lease agreement is rock solid. Talking point number 1. Wireless technology will never impact your lease payments. Ever. It's absurd to think that new wireless technology could, in any way, affect the value of your cell tower lease payments, says Bath with a straight face, failing to contain a subtle smirk. For one thing, cell towers are so 2010, and the idea of networks shifting to small, efficient, and cheap alternatives? Please. Your lease payments are as secure as a public Wi-Fi connection in fast food restaurant parking lot. Just sit back, relax, and watch those payments roll in, because, read my lips, nothing is changing, ever. As wireless networks continue to evolve, property owners who are cell tower landlords are assured that their giant, outdated, and ugly cell towers, essentially the digital equivalent of VHS tapes, will remain as valuable as ever, because who wouldn't want to keep paying top dollar for a relic of the past? According to wireless industry insiders, upgrading to more efficient technologies might actually make cell towers even more valuable. Just think of it this way, says Bath, new technology will only increase demand for your cell towers as legacy systems. They'll be like the classic cars of wireless communication. Talking point number 2. Elon Musk Starlink satellites? Zero threat to your rental income for the next 99 years. When asked about Elon Musk's Starlink network, where thousands of low-orbit satellites offer internet connectivity that bypasses the need for traditional cell towers in rural areas, Bath scoffs. Oh, please, satellites in space are never going to replace your rural cell towers in the next 99 years. I mean, who's going to want to lease cell tower space in outer space? It's just not practical. We should be focused on putting actual cell phone towers on the surface of the moon. Bath continued, and did you know Starlink actually has a low number of satellites up there compared to the number of Chinese spy balloons? It's not like that dude Elon is launching things into orbit on a daily basis. Relax, people. It's nothing to worry about. It's not like those tiny satellites could ever challenge the vast wireless infrastructure they've built for over 3 decades with cell towers. One source close to the situation, speaking on condition of anonymity, added, "Look, if Elon Musk is anything, he's a car builder, not a rocket scientist and a ditch digger." Talking point number 3. Fiber optic cables? They're just for fun. Seriously. In a move that has raised eyebrows across the wireless world, fiber optic cables are being buried in the ground everywhere, leading many to speculate that these cables are designed to support the coming wave of small cell sites and 6G per 7G technology. However, Bath laughs off such concerns. Fiber optics? Oh, they're just a fad. You think they're for high-speed data transmission? Nope. They're only there to provide shovel-ready jobs for people who love digging. The idea that they'll be used to install thousands of tiny, low-cost 6G and 7G cells that will render many of your expensive macro cell towers obsolete in the next decade is laughable. Trust me, these cables are just a little side project. Nothing to see here. And Verizon acquires fiber optic companies just to make themselves look good for their Wall Street overlords. Yet other wireless industry experts agree that 5G small cell sites, which rent for a mere $270 per month in public right-of-ways, will have no impact on macro cell towers, despite crazy predictions by companies where they wear foil hats like Tower Genius, who have been saying that they could replace the bulky towers in urban areas within 5 to 10 years or less, and while not impacting rent values immediately, can certainly impact the cell tower lease buyout market in the next 3 years or less if more are deployed. Besides, Bath continues, who needs tiny, cost-efficient sites when we have these giant, beautiful monuments to wireless infrastructure? They're timeless, like a cathedral in the digital age. They'll always be in demand, just like your high-rise building in the middle of nowhere. Sidebar conspiracy theory discussion. And of course, the government is totally not tracking your phone data. Seriously, the big question absolutely nobody really cares about or has never wondered about, is the government tracking your cell phone data? Well, of course not. Like, why would they? As Bath puts it, why would the government want to track anything you're doing on your cell phone? That's just crazy talk. It's not like they could use your phone's publicly accessible data to help the government's revenue collectors track your actual miles driven, predict your social media meme posts or behavior, or, control things like paying for groceries with your phone. They've never been interested in what you're doing or who you're talking to, so please, just effing relax, people. It's just a coincidence that you can't remove the battery from your smartphone like you could from your old flip phone or BlackBerry. Wink wink. Representatives from Elon Musk's Department of Doge, who even if they had reached out to, would probably not have been available to comment, would likely have responded with a simple no comment, which, as everyone knows, would have been a totally non-suspicious response. Final talking point. In conclusion. So, cell tower landlords, sleep easy tonight. Your $5,000 to $7,000 per month rooftop cell site leases and cell tower rent payments are as safe as ever, and all this talk about new cellular technologies, satellite cell towers in space and fiber optics, is just noise from crazy people who don't understand the first thing about long-term income streams tied to evolving wireless infrastructure, which can be decommissioned for about $50,000 or less, and relocated from your property for about $250,000. No matter how small, efficient, or cheap the new tech gets, your towering paper legacy will continue to reign supreme. As for the future of your cell tower lease rental income stream? Just keep telling yourself, nothing's going to change. After all, who wouldn't want to keep paying top dollar for a monument to the past? Okay, this is just satire. Or is it? If you have questions about your cell tower lease and need real answers to your questions, give Tower Genius a call at 888-313-9750 or visit www.towergenius.com and submit a contact form.